Arcade Heroes.
Greetings, it's Adam with ArcadeHeroes.com and checking out a surprise at Amusement Expo 2024. This would be Thunder Attack by Amusement Source International and I think Nito game. And as you can see, the cabinet on this one really stands out, not just for the lighting and art design, but these giant mounted guns that are powered by an air compressor. It also has a card system. So there are 8 different cards, or 8 different weapons that you can scan into the game. You get a card every time you play, as is typical with these sorts of games. And then that will put the power up into the game. And it looks like you can have a maximum of 4 at one time. You use the thumb triggers on the gun to switch to your weapon. And then you'll see on the targeting reticle around it how much ammo you have left for that particular weapon. Wasn't entirely clear to me how you replenish that. I assume by destroying enemies or maybe getting certain power-ups within the game. Kevin Williams, a longtime friend and contributor to the site, is the one playing at this exact moment, but here in a second will be myself. The only complaint that I would have about this particular game is that the boss battles are really, really long, like way too long. So as you see this boss that pops up here, it says boss HP times 66. You have to take that health bar down 66 times, and most of that is through your typical boss fight circles that you have to blow up, but it's just too much. Especially where the circles take a long time to take out. Like, you can take them down a little faster by using one of the special weapons, but with your normal gun, sometimes it just takes way too long to be able to do that. I think I was talking with somebody on the other side there for a second, which is why I wasn't shooting at it. But as you can see, even shooting directly at a target, it takes almost the entire sequence to take out just one, much less 5 of them. And so if that was adjusted as well as brought down, then that would be better. But for the price, it's hard to argue with it. So just some other details. The screen is 65-inch. There are 4 different levels. As I mentioned, there are 8 different cards, so 8 different weapons. Cards are $135 per box. Each box has 540 cards. And so as they surmise, it's about 25, or it is 25 cents each, although I guess that could change a little bit depending on freight. But one thing that's unique to this versus most card games out there, like say Minecraft Dungeons, is that the cards are actually reusable. So if you want to just recycle them into the game, you can do that. You don't have to get a card authorization to get more. So that's a nice touch, because it is annoying when you run out of cards, or if the machine misinterprets how many cards you have. That's an issue I've had with my Minecraft before. But also, as mentioned, the gun itself is air-driven, and there's this little mechanism inside of it that rattles as you do that, and you can see it. It's behind some plexiglass, but that's a cool little effect that almost makes it seem like it's a real machine gun going through shells. But, sorry, the actual price on this one is around $8,600, which for a game this size and for a game that does cards, that's kind of astounding. I was expecting this to be well above $10,000, but yeah, around $8,600 to $9,000, I should probably say, because it'll depend on your distributor and all that. But that's still a below $10,000 light gun game like this. That's surprising. So if they were to just correct the boss battles to make them not take quite as long as you saw there as I've been talking, that would be great. But let me know what you think about this one, and we'll catch you on the next video.